Hey everyone, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who are new here, welcome and thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Adriana and I help moms like myself find ways to make money, save money, and have fun doing it. So if you think this is something you would be interested in, be sure to like my video, hit that subscription button and the notification bell so you're notified when I post new videos. Now in today's video, if you are new here, you will know that I'm talking about the Fetch app, and that's a little bit different. A lot of my videos have been talking about gigs and brand deals, but this is something different because who doesn't want to save money? Who doesn't want to get some type of reward for doing exactly what they always do anyway, right? Yes, so I'm going to talk about Fetch. They aren't sponsoring this video, so I'm going to give you guys an honest review of this app and tell you guys why you should download it and even tell you, some of the pros and the cons of the app. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. So first of all, what Fetch is, it is an app that allows you to scan your receipts, anywhere to get points. So for example, because I like examples and stories, if you go to the post office, and you have there's no balance because you just basically have a tracking receipt and it shows $0 because somebody else paid for the item that you're shipping out, like which happens with Macari, Poshmark, and those things. You get a receipt for $0, but it shows your tracking. You can scan that for 25 points. So every receipt that you scan, whether it's zero, whether you go to McDonald's and get a dollar soda, you get 25 points because it's not based off of your cost. It's based off where you're shopping and what you're getting. Got that? So that's good. So you can, even if you go get some candy from somewhere and you get a receipt for 50 cents, wherever you go, if there's a receipt, scan it for 25 points. And, when you go to a grocery store, Walmart, Target, Amazon, if there are specific places where you scan your receipt from, then the points are different. So you're scanning your receipt to get reward points. Now, this is something I've been waiting for personally for a very long time. I tried the app Ibotta, and I'm not trying to dog them at all, but to me, I felt like with Ibotta, and it's been a while, so maybe I'll circle back around, but with Ibotta, I felt like the points you got back or the rewards were not worth it, and I felt like the items you actually had to buy to get points were not things that I like. The thing I like about Fetch is that they actually have 301 brands that they kind of work with in order to get you points. So, and not even is it just meaning 301 brands, it's popular brands: Colgate, Ocean Spray, El Paso, Scott's toilet paper, pull up. So if you have small children, it's Huggies, like the big brands. And I love that. And so they have like little promos in there that says, hey, if you spend $10 with El Paso, that's a taco box and a couple little seasoning packets, you can get 1,500 points. You can also get more points when you go to like Walmart. So for example, if you like Sara Lee bread, right? And you get it from your local grocery store, but you see in the app, hey, if I buy this Sara Lee bread at Walmart, I'm going to get 1,500 points. So I appreciate how much they give for like kind of like small things. So for me, I live about 20 minutes away from a Walmart, but I have a grocery store right beside me. I wouldn't necessarily mind going to Walmart because there's other things that are over there. So it's not going to make you have to do more, like spend more money. It may require you to go a little bit further, and sometimes what I've done just to see what happens, I may split my receipt at the grocery store because I know even if I didn't get any brands out of the 301 brands that are actually popular on their list, I would have gotten 50 points for one trip. And it doesn't really take long to accumulate, which I like. Now, one thing I will say, and I'm going to actually link my code below. Reason I'm going to link my code below for you to sign up if you are interested. Yes, it does benefit me, but it also benefits you because who wants to start at 0 points? Nobody wants to start at 0 points. And I actually referred 3 people, right? So I have over 14,000 points. So I've only been signed up with Fetch for about 3 weeks, and that's really good. So I'm going to send my code. Therefore, if you're interested to sign up, you don't have to start from 0 and then go get your receipts. I will say you have to keep your receipts within 14 or 15 days of purchase. Now, they will let you go when you first sign up if you have a couple outside of, the 14-day window, but you will be flagged and notified like, hey, stay within the 15-day window. I don't want you to get in trouble or get locked out. So just maybe do a couple. And then you can't scan more than 35 receipts in a 7-day period. I found that out because if you're a receipt keeper like me, as soon as I signed up for this app and got the concept, I was grabbing receipts from everywhere to go ahead and scan them. So they kind of put you in a receipt prison for a while and you can't do anything. And it says, hey, see you in a week. I'm like, a week? Oh my gosh. I'm only going to have to come back to have another bunch of receipts. But that's fine. But knowing me, I was like, let me just see if it's actually going to be a whole week. And so I think it was actually 3 days. They let me scan 3 more receipts and then they put me back on like receipt prison. So that's the only thing, like you only can scan so much. Now, if you also shop a lot, so if you have to get gas a couple times a week, you get lunch out, this will be perfect for you and it will take no time. Another reason why I say it's good for you to use the code is because let's just say you don't really shop a lot, you're like, I don't really go out far. This may not work out for me. Well, at least start out with 2,000 points. Sometimes it's actually 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000 points. So depending on when you sign up, it could actually give you 2,000, 3,000, or 4,000 points. You won't know until you signed up. When I gave it to one person, the first person, I think it was 3,000. Then the next person was 4,000. And then they had a promo that just ended. So that last person was only 2,000, but that's a lot. 7,000 for just referring people. That's pretty good. So I'm going to link it below, like I said. Now let's talk about some of the things that you may not like about the app. And again, they're fixable. I get it because people are very concerned about their privacy. First thing I would say is you have to make your informed decision because, it's your life, it's your business. But I tell people all the time, people are so interesting about their privacy and what they don't want people to know, yet they have social media, you have a social security number and everything. Your information really isn't as private as you think, but sometimes people want to get a little bit funny when it comes to these types of things. So when you do sign up, there is this thing called social beta. So once you refer the people or whatever, it connects you to those people who you refer. Therefore, you can see how many points they have, where they shopped. You can't necessarily see exactly what they got, but you can see brands. So a lot of people are like, whoa, like my business, and I get it, absolutely. So what I found out is that if you refer somebody, like I referred a couple people, if I don't want them to see my information or vice versa, there is an option where you can say disconnect. You don't lose your referral points, they don't lose their referral points, so that just at least connect long enough to get your referral points and then disconnect, and then you just go about your business and you don't have to see their stuff and they can't see your stuff, but you don't lose your points. One thing I did forget to say is that you physically have to scan the receipt. Now, what it's looking for is the total, the location, and the date. So sometimes you have to take maybe a couple pictures because sometimes it gets crinkled or messed up, but that's one thing. Also, when you sign up, it will give you an option to link your Amazon. So if you've been racking up on Amazon, you could be kicking those points up. I know for me, I think I don't use Amazon as much, but I got significant points. I want to tell you guys a couple places that I can remember off the top of my head that get you really, really good points. So I would say Chipotle for sure. Your grocery stores will always give you good points. So far, gas has not given me any points, but I have even racked up like 500 to 600 points going to the Dollar Tree. So again, not having to spend money to make money, right? So now let's talk about the rewards because I know you guys are like, well, get to the rewards. How do we get the money? Okay. So what happens is so it's 10,000 when you first start. So 10,000 gets you $10. 20,000 gives you $20,000. So wow, whoa, I wish 20,000 points get you $20. 25,000 points get you $25, $50, and so on and so forth. So whenever you get to those marks, you are able to redeem as early as 10 points. You do not have to, you can let it accumulate, but if you do, you have to redeem them through the app. It's pretty self-explanatory. They have a fact section and even a video that explains that. So if you decide that you want to get rewards, I'll stop here and say this. That reward, so it's not even that I like that the app has really good brands that you can get points from. The rewards are wonderful. They're actually to places that people like, restaurants that people actually like, restaurants that are like nationwide. So you can't be like, well, all these are in California. What am I supposed to do with that? No, they have everything. They have Amazon, they have Forever 21, they have Kohl's, like all the big brands when you shop to get points and all the big brands when it's time to redeem your points. I love it. So yeah, so you can redeem and it tells you like circles. So let's just say you had 100,000 points. Once you would see your rewards, you could probably get $10 here, $25 here, $25 here. And all you do is go ahead and redeem it. And they're all digital. The only one that you can actually get a physical card for is a Visa. Because yes, you can get Visa if you so choose to. However, it is a processing fee. It's a lot longer. And it's like they charged $3, I want to say. So that's the only downfall, but everything like Amazon, whatever, everything else ends up being online. It gives you a code to use and you're moving right along. So I think that this is something that is amazing. I felt really salty when I joined the app because I'm like, wow, 15 million people are using this and I'm just finding this out in 2022. Are you kidding me? But better late than never. I'm glad I have it and I'm going to continue to use it because I think it's great. I'm literally not doing anything extra minus that one time to get that extra point. Now, if you want to, if you feel like it, yeah, split up your orders at a grocery store if you have a big order to get 50 points or whatever. But besides that, I literally go about my day and I just collect my, so whether you have a baggie, you have an organized system, just keep your receipts as much as you can. And there you go, voila, that's Fetch, and I'm very excited about it and I can't wait. Now here's a suggestion, because I know some of you guys like be like, oh my gosh. So I thought like, wow, if I sign up for this app, Christmas is right around the corner and there's some family members who have birthdays coming up, but I'm thinking if I'm just doing nothing and I'm just shopping and I'm getting points so quickly, I literally probably could have like 100,000 points by Christmas. And then that's $10 gift cards or like $20 gift cards, however I break it. And I didn't really physically have to come out to spend anything extra. So just think about that. And I'm like, that maybe something to kind of think of. But of course, if we take a trip or do anything in between, I may redeem some. But I'm like, that's a really good idea. It's like Christmas presents. Now, all I may have to do is screenshot the code and the reward and send it, or even with the Visa gift cards, if I go ahead and do it quick enough, I can make sure that I have enough to take care of the little processing fee and still have enough to send everything out. So as always, guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I do want to hear from you in the comments. Let me know if you're signed up for Fetch. Let me know if you have any questions, if I didn't cover something. And again, make sure you use that code. Yes, it benefits me like I stated, but again, get you some starter points. Nobody wants to start out at 0, right? No. All right, guys, thank you. Until next time, see ya, and I'll see you in the next video.